Imagine you're on a long road trip. You've got your snacks, your favorite playlist, and the open road ahead. Now, what if I told you that out there, in the vast, dark highway of our galaxy, there are entire worlds on a road trip with no destination? Planets just like ours, but completely untethered, wandering alone through the cold, empty void. They have no sun to orbit, no solar system to call home. They are cosmic orphans. It sounds like something out of a sad sci-fi movie, right? But these rogue planets are real. And the more we learn about them, the more they challenge everything we thought we knew about how planets are born and what it takes for life to exist. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand these lonely wanderers, but you might even start rooting for them. So, how does a planet become an orphan? Let's start with something we all know: a family dinner. You've got the parents at the head of the table. That's our sun and all the kids, the planets, sitting around in their designated spots, held there by the family bond of gravity. A solar system is basically a very, very stable cosmic family. For billions of years, everyone stays in their lane. But planetary systems aren't always born this peaceful. Picture the early days of a solar system. It's not a quiet dinner. It's more like a chaotic food fight. You have dozens, maybe hundreds, of young planets, all jostling for position, flinging gravitational punches at each other. In this cosmic mosh pit, it's easy for a smaller planet to get a little too close to a giant, like Jupiter. Jupiter then acts like a gravitational slingshot. An asterisk, whoosh, asterisk, dash, our little planet is yeeted right out of the solar system, sent careening into interstellar space. It's now a rogue planet, doomed to wander the darkness forever. This process is called gravitational scattering, and scientists believe it's one of the main ways our galaxy gets filled with these lonely worlds. But wait, it gets weirder. What if some planets are just born this way? Imagine a giant cloud of gas and dust, the kind that forms stars. Usually, a dense clump collapses under its own gravity to ignite and become a star. But what if a clump isn't quite big enough to become a star, but it's way too big to be a typical planet? It just kind of forms on its own, out in the middle of nowhere. It's a process similar to star formation, but on a much smaller scale, creating a planet-sized object without a parent star to begin with. These are the true orphans born into solitude. And here, as the first wow fact for you, astronomers using the James Webb Space Telescope recently found evidence of 540 potential rogue planets in the Orion Nebula alone. Some existing in pairs, which they've nicknamed jumbos, Jupiter mass binary objects. That's right, pairs of homeless planets wandering the galaxy together. So we have these planets, ejected from their homes or born in isolation, drifting through space where the temperature is just a few degrees above absolute zero. You'd think they'd be nothing more than frozen dead balls of rock and ice, right? Well, this is where it gets really mind-bending. Let's talk about heat. Here on Earth, we get almost all our warmth from the sun. Take away the sun, and we'd freeze in a heartbeat. But rogue planets don't have a sun. So, where could they get heat? From the inside out. Larger planets, especially gas giants, can retain a lot of heat from their formation for billions of years. But even smaller, rocky planets have a secret weapon: radioactive decay. Deep in the planet's core, unstable elements like uranium and thorium decay, releasing a steady trickle of energy. This internal furnace could be enough to keep a vast liquid water ocean from freezing, hidden beneath a thick crust of ice. Imagine a world, dark on the surface, but with a warm, globe-spanning ocean underneath. And here's the second wow fact. This internal heating could be so significant that a rogue planet with a thick hydrogen atmosphere could potentially have surface temperatures warm enough for liquid water. A planet without a star, but with oceans, completely flips our idea of a habitable zone on its head. For decades, BV looked for life in the so-called Goldilocks zone, the narrow band around a star where it's not too hot and not too cold for liquid water. we looked for Earth's twins. But rogue planets suggest that life might not need a sun at all. It could be huddled around hydrothermal vents at the bottom of a dark subsurface ocean, feeding off the planet's internal chemical energy. Think about what that means. If life can exist without a star, then the number of potential homes for life in our galaxy skyrockets. We've been searching for a needle in a haystack, but maybe the whole haystack is made of needles. These lonely worlds might not be barren wastelands. They could be secret incubators for life, floating through the galaxy. There could be more life hiding in the darkness than there is basking in the light of all the stars combined. So, let's recap this cosmic journey. We started with the simple, sad idea of orphan planets, kicked out of their homes. Then we learned they can also be born alone. And just when we thought they were frozen, lifeless wanderers, we discovered they might have a secret. They could have internal furnaces, powering hidden oceans, and maybe, just maybe, hosting life in a way we never thought possible. These rogue planets aren't just cosmic curiosities. They are a profound reminder that the universe is far more creative and far stranger than we can imagine. They force us to ask a big question. What else are we getting wrong? What other fundamental assumptions about the cosmos are just waiting to be shattered? It leaves you with a final, provocative thought to chew on. If life can thrive in the eternal darkness of interstellar space, what does that say about our own significance? Are we the center of the story, or just one of many? Many different kinds of stories the universe is telling. What do you think? Could there be entire civilizations living on a sunless world completely unaware that stars even exist? Let me know your wild theories down in the comments. And if your mind is as blown as mine is right now, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the weirdness of the cosmos. Thanks for watching Sciences and Facts. Stay curious.